Yeah, what's your name?
My name's John. Don't have any wrestling experience. I'm a big fan. Former football player. Just too small to keep on playing football. I've always loved wrestling. I finally got a chance to come down to the school, so I want to try it out, see what it's all about.
All right. Let me tell you a little bit about the school. We work very close with the WWF and some of the other big promotions, but the WWF we have a really good working relationship with. Now, I'll be honest with you, the percentage of the guys that go on to the next level, the WWF and the Big Three, is very small. All right, guys, I want to go over the liability release you're going to sign in a couple minutes if you want to continue with our school and go on. What it means, basically, is in wrestling, somebody always gets a bust their nose or they're going to split their lip.
That's a three-stitcher right there, man.
This is what we call paying your dues.
Oh, man.
And you get bumped and you get bruised in professional wrestling. It's going to happen. I guarantee you, after your first couple of days of practice, a couple of days later, you're going to be really sore. It happens. That's all I got to say today. And if you guys want to go upstairs, there's some guys practicing right now with Tom Howard, one of our teachers, the best teacher in California, I believe. Okay, guys. All right, man. Thanks. We're going to hope to see you guys. We'll see what happens with these guys.
For new students, just watching one of Tom's practices can be hard. But for John Cena, the choice is easy.
I wish I had gotten some tips to come down to this school earlier. But I've always wanted to do it, and this is a chance. This is a chance to do it.
For every promising young athlete who falls out of line, there is another hungry young hopeful ready to take his place. John Cena, the ex-football player from New England, has been in class for only a few weeks, but he has caught the eye of Rick Bassman.
John Cena is a star in the making in every way, shape, and form. And I know that talking like this, it puts a lot of pressure on him. But to me, he's the kind of guy that thrives on pressure. John has what it takes. I mean, he's got the look, he's got the attitude, he's got the personality.
I already busted open my eye. Just all part of the game. You know, that's what happens when a punch goes awry.
Good. Nice. This is real good. Can you teach me? Seriously.
You buy a couple muscle magazines and see these guys that look like superhuman. I have those pictures of the guys on my wall, and every day when I woke up, they were there. Every night when I went to sleep, they were there. Every time I work out, they were there. I pretty much got that vision in my head. And by the time I was a late teenager, I decided I want to try to do my best to see what I can do to look like them.
Good. Oh, come on. One more. Let's go. Good. Bracket. Good set.
Today, we're stocking up on the essentials. Each container is an omelet. That's a week right there. 2 for meal. This is good. Usually I'm going through about 40 pounds a week, so we're going to stock up a little bit on this stuff. Boneless skinless chicken breast, 35 pounds. That's the meat for the week. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
It's our job to get you ready. All right? So we're going to get you ready by doing it right here in this room. Okay. So let's go, man. Sell us big.
All right, IPO. May 24th, you're going against the smooth one, Billy D, okay? That's right, because I'm so smooth, I can walk on water and I can get my platforms wet.
Hello, boys and girls. I am Smelly, and I'm still proud.
Guys, if you get stuck in a promo and they put something on you and you're live and you're buying time, buy time by psyching into your character. You're a tough guy, start growling and grimacing, make some faces, do whatever it takes, shrug, get yourself ready while you're thinking. Don't make it apparent that you're thinking, and don't say whatever you do. Please.
Tonight, I'm going to show you people a real Russian power. I'm going to keep his ass. That's how you say people, right?
This is America, and I'm a crush that's coming for me and you.
John Cena is developing a character called the Prototype.
How dare you? Smelly. Mock an engineered genius like the Prototype. I look in your genetic lunchbox and find a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with the crust cut off. Understand this. You, like the rest of the humanoid scum, look into these eyes, and you go from a wrestler to a victim. Understand, when you get in the ring with the reigning UPW champion, you have no chance. I am 50% man, 50% machine. You are 100% fatality. Ah!
Not much to critique about that.
A few weeks later, the prototype takes the next step in his career. He debuts on the live Ultimate Pro Wrestling card.
So I'm up next. We'll get on it.
He'll perform in front of a select audience in the world-famous Roxy on Sunset Boulevard.
This is one of those chicken legs down to the gym. Worked out for 4, maybe 5 years, and then when you grow up, you may look like me.
His opponent will be Mark Smelly Bell and Jenny Looney Lane.
You alright, brother?
Did you hurt your back?
My crotch is killing me.
Dude, you gotta jump my arm. I had to rework that little press line now.
He stuck his fingers right in my crotch.
Yeah, I got down to my back.
Pervert.
Was good?
Killed me on that pump.
Did
It was good. No, it was good.
Oh,
I totally just hit my head, and that's why I got up. I was kind of pissed.
Getting killed is sometimes good in wrestling.
Because he hit me so hard, and he like went down, and it really helped. It sold like the whole when he punched me and stuff. Of course, it's gonna sell because he's huge. But I landed right on my pigtail and was going dun.
everybody's pretty much young. I mean, everybody in here, we got a few guys like Ballards and like Suicide Kid that have been wrestling for a while, but pretty much everybody is young. Most of the guys are new. Like most of the guys you see have been training for like no more than 6-8 months.
The birth of the prototype is starting to bring John success both in and out of the ring.
I'll do anything to sell you a car.
You get in the ring with me, you got a deal, buddy. Come on!
It's Joe versus the prototype. The choke slam. The airplane spin. It's a massacre in the Oh, the humanity. But wait, Joe's okay. We have a deal.
One of the highlights of a graduate student's curriculum is travel. This morning, 30 UPW wrestlers will load up in a bus. Tonight, Ultimate Pro Wrestling debuts in San Diego.
Your basketball board?
Here.
Where did you go?
I'm just gonna go take it.
I would like to thank everybody for flying Swag Airlines.
Ready?
As a kid, I was lanky, I was skinny, I was a dork. I used to get picked on all the time. All the kids used to make fun of me.
When I was a kid, I was a complete nightmare.
The biggest brat in the world. I was such a curly-haired brat.
I was a tomboy and a loner. I'm still a loner.
What's he eating? What are you eating? What are you making from?
Making nothing, I'm eating enough.
Making what? Protein?
Okay, man, that's good. We got it. No, we'll keep going. We're done when I say we're done, pal, all right?
A few nights nights later, the best of the UPW students are slated to perform not only before a live audience, but also an internet audience.
To our knowledge, at least, this is the first live internet broadcast in the history of pro wrestling, so it's somewhat historic in that sense. There's been a ton of work put into technology tonight. I won't try to explain it because I don't understand it, but I know that if you have people that you've told about this in Philadelphia or wherever, they can watch you tonight. It's pretty cool. I do know for a fact that top people from WWF, WCW, and ECW are all watching the show tonight.
Got all their tickets, all right. Be right hands, guys.
The stakes are even higher because the WWF's top scout, Bruce Pritchard, will be in the house.
I will keep the UPW title forever because there is no one genetically gifted enough to beat me. What are they doing on the ring?
I lost the belt. I was humiliated in front of a crowd that I was supposed to dominate. Smelly cheated, obviously. This was a fluke, and it will never happen again. Cut the damn tape.
Bruce Pritchard said you had a good match, and that's appreciation enough for me. I think that's great. He said, good match, that's a good match. So I'm stoked.
On this night, Team Hardcore, Rio Storm, the Sadist, and the Prototype absolutely popped the crowd. But for several weeks after their performance at the Galaxy, a package was sent to the UPW headquarters. Inside were contracts from the WWF for Team Hardcore and John the Prototype Cena. Also, a surprise, a new contract for Tom Howard. To make it in the big leagues takes hard work, a high threshold for pain, and a certain intangible talent. Which one of these UPW wrestlers will be next?